Alrighty. Things appear to be working. It's been a while since I started from this screen, but, you know. Me. So welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. It's been a while. I think the last time I was playing this game was April 5th. It's definitely been a while. I'm gonna get a few tickets. Neat. Time attack quest, Shogma the Hollow. This Festival Accord. This has been going for a while now. 3 days. It feels like it's scrolling way too far. Well, let's poke around and see. So, jeez, my nose is itchy. I was wearing these glasses a lot yesterday. I'm not used to doing that. Oh, hey, Tempered Mitsune. I've heard that is apparently really difficult. Now, we do get a couple of those tickets, so let's see. Is there maybe just an armor I can make out of those? It'll probably be way at the bottom. Yes. Okay, so 4A5. Okay, that is actually decent armor if you're starting right now. Because that isn't hard to make either. Say hello to probably the armor you'll be wearing for most of your time. Like, 4A is good. It's a combat skill. Let's see if I can remember all the buttons. What does this do? During Bloom Dance. Okay. So that only happens during the festival. Alright. But 4A of 5 is nice. That does mean you'll be running a poison weapon, but that's not a problem. Like, poison weapons are pretty okay. Quick Sheath is pretty nice. Adaptability's a thing. I mean, no environmental damage is nice. Not gonna say it isn't.
What are we making today?
Is there possibly... Okay, it doesn't look like there's a special weapon, or at least if there is, it's not a...
What are we making today?
Okay, yeah. Does not look like there's any special weaponry, but the armor's good enough. There is the hub. You got Muse. I got my new limited bounties. There's also arena stuff. There's stuff I can claim, apparently. Oh. I'm never gonna use it, but alright. Neat. I've received everything. Why is it still glowy? Okay, it's not glowy. And this just, there's new DLC! Give us more money! I don't feel like it. Do I just go and try to take on that Tempered Mitsune? I mean, it apparently has a one-hit KO attack. So that could be fun. Got 50 minutes to do it. The problem is, like, outside of, like, the weapon fragments and orbs, there's almost nothing from hunting this that I'd want. Because I don't want Mitsune's armor. It's not great. But I'll give it a go. Why not? Save as an investigation. That way I can do it more as well. And
Some quest now. Are you prepared?
this will be a nice reintroduction to things. How is my meal? I just thought of that. Oh, okay, I've got 23 minutes. If I can't kill it in that time, I'll have died in that time. So, who do I got? I got Olivia. So it's gonna be stunned. It's gonna be pretty stunning. Stick with the longsword because may as well stick using easy mode. But yeah, I really haven't played this as much as I thought I was going to. And I'm not overly, like... I have theories as to why, but I'm not overly sure why. I think my primary theory is probably closest to being right, of just simply... I've not had anyone to play it with, so I've been less motivated to play. Because, like, in the past, like, I'd have people to play with. And this time, I do not, so... Yeah, there was no getting out of the way of that. Really, game? Be blind! Blinded by the light. Ow. Stop moving! I'm bubble blighted! Stop it! I'm trying to charge my sword! And I can't do that if you keep moving! Oh, I need to restock on items. It's fine. You know, alternatively, you could just end up getting wounded. That would also... Ow, help.
You know what to do.
Drink the potion? Hey, be annoyed. Ow. I really need it to be wounded so that I can actually get my sword charged. That would be great. I'm gonna mention here some things that, like, I think I've come to also realize, and I'm kind of running as theories as for why I haven't played Wilds as much as the older games. And a lot of it does come down to the complaints I've been having this whole time. Like, the forced, like, player interaction in the story. Like, no. I did not want to do that. I don't know why I did that. I don't think I pressed the buttons to do that, but okay. Get angry. And I've been lightly bubble blighted again. Does this clear that? Yes. Ow.
Hang on, Hunter.
Man, Olivia, if you could, like, stun this thing, that'd be great. You've not stunned it once yet, Olivia. What's up with that? Okay, I need items. Do I have, like... Yeah, I got this. This camp. I need to resupply. I did not realize that I was so low on things. Let's also grab my first aid meds. Like, that's definitely a part of it. And also just like, because like older Monster Hunter games, with like replaying them, I had motivation to do so by different playthroughs being, you know, different. You know, like, my latest playthrough of World is one of the times I used a lot of Longsword. Like, I'd never really used the Longsword before that. I'd used it a little, but not much. So playing through using the Longsword, that gave me the reason to use different armor sets that I'd never used before that are more focused around the Longsword and doing Longsword things. I mean, obviously I still ended up with a lot of Critical Eye, with a lot of, you know, critical boost. But, like... Could I move, please? Thank you, game. But, like, I had options. Wilds... Like, I've tried to use different armor sets. Gonna be real, haven't felt like I've actually had a reason to. Like, I feel like trying to use different armor sets has just made me less efficient. Ow. Could I get up, please? So that's its one-hit KO attack, I guess. Either that or I just don't have enough defense for that. Hey, you want to come over here, Mitsune? Hey. Hey, do you want to, like, take a step this way? Mitsune. Is expertly avoiding the trap. There we go. I mean, realistically, I shouldn't really be letting it get hit by traps, because I'll probably just end up capturing it, but... It's moving. It's schmoving. It's schmoving and a grooving. Alright, let's get sharpened. Actually, give me... Actually, no. Keeping the torch pods is probably better.
There it is.
Yes, Werner, we did, because you placed that not where the monster was. Next time, try to actually put it where the monster is, instead of where the monster isn't, Werner. Might help. Ow. That did not look like what the monster was gonna do, but alright. Oh, hey, Anjanath. You just leaving? Just leaving? You still deal pretty decent damage. Oh, there's a wound. Give me wound. I probably should have waited on that, but... Hey, hey, Olivia, do you want to either just knock it out or get it out of the narrow corridor? Narrow corridors aren't exactly great places to be fighting monsters.
Hang on, Hunter.
Oh, I drank a regular potion. Well, I'm drinking another one anyway.
Monster down.
Hey, she finally knocked it out. Slicing pod. Heavy piercing. I'm gonna get hit by something. Or not. I am gonna be real though. And I'm sure there's some people that may end up disagreeing with me on this. When I hear... Really? Just had to move your tail at that exact moment. When I hear hard, high-rank monster... Like, yeah, this hurts. And the getting hit animations are a little annoying.
Hang on, Hunter.
My brain goes to Allmother. The Allmother was definitely harder than this has been. Now, admittedly, I haven't finished this hunt yet, but the amount of parts I've broken, it's probably getting close to being capturable. So, like, I just... Ow. I should heal. I mean, now that I've seen the kind of damage it deals, like, I just know to keep myself healed. Like, that's as far as it goes, really. Don't let yourself get too hurt. I mean, All Mother Narwa was still a pretty solid threat, even wearing, like, master rank armors. Like, she was not an easy thing to hunt. Like the high rank version. I don't know if there is a master rank version. I've not finished Sunbreak, so I don't know if the All Mother makes a return at any point. Really, Frisk. Can you not? The answer there is no, she cannot stop that. Ow. Well, I'm down here now. Okay. Well, let's get healed. Wait, did it come down to me? Oh, convenient. I thought I'd have to go back up to you. I still need to, because... Sacred. Sacred. Like this. This hasn't really been all that difficult. I say having actually used my Moxie, but at the same time, that's what Moxie's for, is to be used. Yeah, it's capturable. Which means... finding them. Drink. Drink. Wait for it to move. Do its things. Y'all sure Tempered Mitsune is hard? You sure about that? I am gonna need to find its tail. Oh, its tail's right here. It came right back to its tail. That or it teleported the tail, because I don't think this is where I was up when I severed its tail, wasn't I? I wouldn't even say it's the hardest monster I've fought in this yet. Well, Flair's at least in the armor still, so... And there it goes. Oh. I wanted to see if I could recapture the giant Vigor Wasp. Give myself some toads. Give me toads. Alright. Now, let's... base camp. Take me to base camp. I mean, like... I know I probably shouldn't really shit talk too much, but I'm not a great Monster Hunter player. I had saw people going on and 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 on about how difficult Tempered Mitsune is and how they finally added something difficult. It's like, guys, that wasn't all that much different than fighting regular Mitsune. It hit a bit harder, but it was still just basically regular Mitsune, at least for this game. Like, that wasn't anything special. I was expecting hard. I was expecting to get carded a couple times.
Well, what can I do for you?
Okay. World map. Dude's not there, so Grand Hub. Actually, before I go, hold on. Wait, it said dude here wanted to give me a free meal. Where is dude? Support text desk has something for me. Oh, I must have completed a bounty. Oh! Neat. High rank Narcilla, 1 event quest. Is there a event quest for a high rank Narcilla? That would be awesome. But it had just popped up the message not long ago. Could I have my map back, please? Thank you. That you want to give me a meal. I'll just skip.
Come by anytime.
Okay. Now we want world map. Now we want the Grand Hub. Let's come see the Grand Hub. I mean, I'm honestly fully expecting the arena quests to be the hardest things to do, because they usually are. Welcome to Easter. A bit late. I know that's not what this is. This is like a cherry blossom festival. These are rather nice looking. Special features will be added. They'll be around for a limited time. Limited time menu items at the canteen. By trading in vouchers, you can obtain through login bonuses. Alma can change her outfit. There's different bounties. There's extra login bonuses. Time limited event quests are available. Many past event quests are being reintroduced. What do you mean many? There hasn't been many. Alright, we may as well get Alma in the spirit of things, wherever she is. Because I'm pretty sure she's here somewhere. The question is where? Oh, there she is. Okay. Yo, what up?
Yes.
Change outfit. Change of outfit might help her switch gears. Yeah. Bam. You know what? Hey, Netto.
They said this was our share from the Fire Spring Festival.
We got one thing. I feel like we're being punked. Oh, there's more Sinister Cloth. Honestly, just how long it's taken to gather Sinister Cloth is really sad. Because, like, that's one of my
Trade something?
favorite looking armor sets. And in the past, it's been one of my favorite armor sets in previous games. Usually because it just has bonuses I like on it. So, like, in World, it's heavily focused around dragon damage. Funnily enough, dragon is one of the better elements, so that's really good.
Okay. Bye.
So, you know, obviously, good thing. Yeah, this place looks pretty cool. Then with Rise, I believe it had have Critical Eye on it there. I know it was still a good, competent set.
Yes.
Alright, let's see. What is event quest right now? There is not an event quest for Narcilla. I don't know which of these is here because of... I have not done any of these, apparently. Lot of special pieces of equipment. So I guess I'm doing a lot of event quests today. Oh, do I just start at the bottom, or do I start with monsters I like the most? Could just start at the bottom. Yeah, let's just start at the bottom. Let's just go. I already resupplied. But, like, the Death Staunch stuff is just basically unobtainable when it's actually viable to use. Because, like, it's not a bad armor set from what I remember. Sacred. Why? You...
Spot.
Auto-pathing be dumb?
Let's see what you got.
Really, right at my final hit? Gotta do me like that? Like, it's just a case of you're never gonna have it in time to use it, or at least use it for long. Meanwhile, with like the older games, you could pretty reliably have it around the time where you're going to be using it. At least the high rank version. The low rank version you'll probably outgrow faster than you can acquire the materials. But a lot of that just simply comes down to, you know, the material gathering unlocks kind of late. Can I hit your wounds, please? Thank you. But like here, I still don't think I have enough things to make the Death Staunch armor. And I'm well past the point where it's viable to wear. Like, it's, from what I remember, alright, but it's not better than Guardian Arcfeld. Like, you know. Man, bots really pick a bad time. Suspicious user, ban evasion, monitoring, thanks Twitch. It's so helpful that you recognize that it's a suspicious account. That is very helpful. What's not helpful is the way that, you know, you don't just stop them from posting. Like, this is very much a case of, I don't want to overly blame various websites, but I'm blaming Twitch on this. Of those messages are always the same. I feel like any message with that sort of layout to it should automatically be held for review by the streamer. That is a feature Twitch has. You know, moderation should have to approve a message with that, regardless of who sends it. Just because it could be, a view bot. You know. They have that capability, and some days it works. It's great. Other days, though, it doesn't.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
Like, it is definitely annoying dealing with Twitch at times. Oh, I get Bombardier. Kinda garbage. I kinda actually want to look at, the Death Staunch stuff. Where is Blacksmith here? There is Blacksmith. Forge upgrade armor. I know it's way up here somewhere. Apparently I've never looked at the Guardian Doshagama stuff. Kind of garbage. Monkey. Resentment. Heartbreaker. Those are good things. Monkey armor's not bad. Where? There it is. Like, resentment. Ambush. So if you're doing those things, it's not bad. I mean, as long as you can keep resentment active, that is a boost to your attack. 15% more attack when you sneak attack. Like, 2 stun resistance. It's nice. Intimidator, I think, is mostly kind of just garbage. Yeah, it's wasted spot. And it has a decent amount of decoration. I mean, it's 6 decoration slots, 5 level 2s, 1 level 1. Like, that's not bad. But, like, you're not using it over this. You know? And like, let's see, there's resentment. Even just the alpha armor of this thing. You've got more resentment. You've got Counter-Strike, which is another pretty decent boost to your attack that you can use more reliably. Got a couple levels of burst, which basically just means burst charm. Build that up more. Ta-da. You've got a boost to resentment. Like, this is better. And I have nothing against armors being better. The thing I have a problem with is it really does not take you that long to get to New Urda. Or New Udra. And like, even at this point, I have 3 Sinister Cloth. I need 5. I've been gathering materials from the moment I could do it that I know of. And I still can't make this, but I can make basically everything else at this point. Yeah, this thing... yeah. Like, it's just... eh.
Safe wanderings.
Okay, someone up here wants to talk. Alright. Support desk. I should go after the Narcilla. One high rank Narcilla. Before I continue the event quests. Just to get that done, over and done with. I can just select it as a quest. Let's see. There it is. Is there any other Narcilla? Yeah, Gormagala was harder than Tempered Mitsune. Though at the same time, I would need to re-hunt Gormagala to get a real picture of it, because it could just be my armor at the time was just not good enough, defense-wise.
Let's have another putt with no surprises today.
Don't remember if I actually need to use that or not.
Supply items. Don't let them go to waste.
Alright, Narcy. Still don't like you. You look angry. It's angry. It blindy. Ow. I do love the Palico dialogue of like, time to get serious, because it just reminds me of like my own mentality a lot of the time. Because like, anyone who's been around long enough to have watched like a lot of my Splatoon content when I streamed a lot of that, basically knows that I have this problem where most of the time I just simply don't care enough to try. But once I start trying, like, I get really good at video games. I just don't care enough most of the time. Which, like, can be a bit of a problem. Gimme. Materials.
Grab anything a monster leaves behind.
Actually, give me the parapods.
Target sighted.
Man, am I glad for the arachnophobia mode. This would probably be a complete nightmare without it. I don't like spiders. And that's a lot of little spiders. I also do find it funny how I didn't even realize that's what was going on at first. I thought this was just... I thought the initial things I had fought were just little slimes. Okay. There's the Narcilla. Now I just need 2 more quests in the cliffs. I may as well do that before I go and turn things in. Let's see. Are any of these in the cliffs? No. Of course they aren't. Why would they be? That would be convenient. This should go stupid fast. I'll just do this one twice. Because frenzied monsters have basically no health. I mean, they are fighting for their lives over here, but like, they still have like no health.
We received supply items. Don't let them go to waste.
Yeah, I might actually see about trying to play more of this of my other characters. Like,
Target sighted.
that's the wildest thing to me, is I've barely played my other character. When, like, every previous Monster Hunter, like, I'd have 2 or 3 characters going. And be happily playing all of them. Ow. Sir, please. I just need you to die so I can then hunt another of you. Sir, please. Will I beat the frenzy? Yes, yes I did. Just barely, but I did beat it. And dead. Man, the end timer is almost longer than the time it takes to hunt this thing.
This is a rare research opportunity.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, 20, 30 seconds of that was me getting to the monster, so... yeah. Poor thing.
Yes.
I do find it amusing, having streamed a lot of Voices of the Void lately, that,
Have another hug with no surprises today.
my computer, well, more specifically OBS, handles,
Received supply items.
um,
Don't let them go to waste.
it handles streaming this better than it handles streaming Voices of the Void. I just find that immensely amusing. Rosso, you are making this take longer than it needs to. Come on, Rosso, just make a wound so I can break the wound, so I can get you off of it, so that I can deal full damage again. Get off. You did not need to mount the thing. I think that was sub-minute. Even with Rosso getting on it. Oh, jeez. This poor thing. Power prolonger. No, that was almost 2 minutes. Okay, so I was definitely off on that. If Rosso hadn't got on it, it probably would have ended up being sub-minute. Rosso just had to ruin everything. As he does. Like, I enjoy that he actually uses his healing rounds, but like, man. Yeah, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that is. Assuming some of these aren't vouchers. Okay, that one is a voucher, so it's 4. But with the login bonus, like that's now enough to make that armor. I'm not gonna wear it, but like I could make it. So like, you know, given this isn't the hardest thing to make. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decoration slots. 2, 3, 4 level 2, 2 level 1s. This is in the same camp as Death Staunch, but at the very least, if you're just starting now, this will be one of the best armor sets you could have for a very long time. Because like, for a 5, given how easy that is to get, like, that is full 4A, where your equivalent lower level armor is only 4A 3. So, like, you'll still be replacing it, but at the very least, like, it'll carry you to the next damage boosting armor set. Which, like, that's really been one of my issues with this game. It's like, I understand what they've gone for. of like their attempt to, with what the developers said, their attempt to diversify equipment choices by splitting weapon skills and armor skills into 2 categories and all this stuff. Except all that's done is heavily limit choices. Like, I'm going to use the longsword here as an example. So, we get this. With a skill built into it of White Flame Torrent, chance to deal additional damage after landing an attack. 5% affinity, 726 damage, 200 dragon, 321. Then we come to Arkveld. 726 damage, no affinity, more dragon element, 321. With focus, increases your gauge fill rate. That doesn't matter. It's not hard to fill the gauge for a longsword. So you've got the same damage, a little more element, same decoration, less affinity. This has a chance of dealing extra damage. This is doing nothing for you. Nothing relevant anyway. Guardian Arkfeld, 792 attack. Minus 10% affinity, so now there's a 15% affinity difference. 331. You do have a slightly bigger decoration slot. Focus is still not doing anything practical for you. Why would you use it? That's 3 dragon elemented things. This is the one you would use. The only reason to use the others is you haven't gotten this far yet. Even though they're all meant to be equal. Like, get Rathalos, 660, 10, 350, 321. That's quite the attack drop. For 5% more affinity and 150 more element damage on the same decoration layout. It does have critical boost, which is nice. This could make it better. But now let's look at other fire things. Let's see. This, punishing draw. Well, you do a lot of draw attacks. So, I honestly wouldn't say that's better. So, you know, Rathalos is still better there. Guardian Rathalos. This is nice. So is this. I'm in the camp of I'd honestly probably say this is probably better. 693. Yeah, more attack, more affinity, slightly less fire element. But anytime you do crit, you're dealing more elemental damage from critical element. This does have the built-in critical boost, though. That is something to be considered, but it really does come down to, you'd have to know the actual math behind things. At the moment, I feel like critical element and critical boost are kind of roughly equals. So, not losing sharpness is also great. Like, non-elemental is also a thing where it's like, okay, 693, no affinity, no element, 321. 2 critical eye, 2 speed sharpen. 726, no affinity, 321. Critical draw of 3, which is a guaranteed critical on draw attacks. This is 8% more affinity. This is guaranteed criticals on draw attacks. You can make up for the critical eye, and you have more attack. Why would you ever use this? Win this. This, blue sharpness. That kind of invalidates this one right away. Because it has higher attack, kind of. Yeah, it has about 25 more attack than the Keen Edge. But the color of your sharpness is a damage multiplier. White has a higher damage multiplier than blue. So you probably actually still deal more damage with the ore tree than you would with the bone tree. Why would you ever use this? Like, focus is pretty irrelevant, and +3 attack is not going to matter. Doshagama. Defense bonus. Punishing draw is not the worst skill in the world. You do a lot of draw attacks with a longsword. But, like, that -5% affinity, I mean, it's not the worst, but you'd still rather not have it. And again, blue sharpness. You're at a disadvantage to the ore tree again. Guardian Doshagama. Blue sharpness, more attack, but also lower affinity. Power Prolonger is nice, though. That might make up for it, but staying powered up when you're still hitting for less damage 15% of the time, I don't think that's really worth it compared to just using the ore tree. So, like, you know, there being skills tied to these makes their stat differences worse. Because if there wasn't skills tied to these, and they were all just 3-2-1 decorations, like, if this didn't have critical draw, there might actually be an argument to be made for using the expedition tree just because it has so much more white sharpness. It will stay in its higher damage multiplier for longer. And they could just simply apply the 8%, though it should really be 10% affinity boost to this sword. That would also make up for the lower damage. Like, that would actually give you a viable reason to use either. This would be higher damage per hit, but you would lose your damage faster. This would be lower damage per hit with a higher critical, with an affinity on it, but you keep your damage for longer. Like, that's really how these things should go. Because, I mean, even a case of, like, we're looking at, like, Power Prolonger. It was Guardian Doshagama. So, 825 at -15% affinity. Well, this also has full Power Prolonger. The same decorations. Lower base attack, but white sharpness, so higher damage multiplier. And Poison Element, which helps deal extra damage. This is flat out better than the Guardian Doshagama longsword. There's no reason to use it because they have the same skills. And same decoration layout, because all of these are 3-2-1. Like, okay, I suppose I can't say all of them. Guardian Arkfeld has 3-3-1. But, like, everything else is 3-2-1. Like, and so many of the things are, I mean, like, between these two, you're going Gormagala. They have the same affinity, same damage, 50 less element on Gormagala, but white sharpness. Like, there's just not as much weapon variety as they would like to think. Also not helped by, like, let's say you want a paralysis weapon and you're using a longsword. Well, you've got one singular option. Welcome to Lala Barina. Like, that's your lot. I really hope they add more in the future. Well, I mean, your other lot is these, but, you know, of which I could build a full-out water one of these.
My hammer is yours anytime.
It's just... It's so annoying. Because, like... I also do want to see something. Is there really no way to, like... Yeah, there is currently no way of layered armoring on the looks of it. Or maybe it's here. Ah! Okay, there is a way to layered armor. Oh yeah, I can Guild Knight. Okay, so it's you can look like any of your high rank armors. Got it. So I suppose once I get Death Staunch made, I can layered armor it. Like, I'd love to use it as an actual armor, though. Like, that's the thing. I want to actually use my favorite armor sets. I want them to be viable, but they're not. Oh, it doesn't actually tell you if you've done these or not. Well, I know I've done that one. Oh, that's a little annoying. I'd love to know if I've done these before, game. Well, let's do this one. Shouldn't take too long. Like, I almost want to do just, like, a retrospective type video. Just, like, going over...
Do you have everything?
The more or less issues I've had
Supply items. Don't
with wilds compared to the other Monster Hunters. I'm sure someone else has already done it and it'll be a better quality video than what I can make, but... And, like, I'm primarily comparing this to Rise, because Rise is the most recent game before this, even though I know it was not the most popular game. Honestly, I like Rise more than World. I just think Rise is more fun, and fun is what matters. You know. It's fine if other people don't think that way, but I personally do just find Rise to be more fun, so I'm perfectly fine comparing this to Rise. Where is Dungpaw? Yeah, I hear you. I mean, like... This is something that I know some Monster Hunter fans would probably, like, get very annoyed with me saying. But of the 3 modern games, World, Rise, Wilds, I'm honestly in the camp of Rise is the best of them. Like, your range of movement is so much better in Rise. Fights feel more fluid, with just less downtime if you get knocked around. Like, you can recover. And there's sometimes you don't want to recover. There's other times you do. It does add that bit of thought to the fight, rather than just, you know, in general with this, you just, if you get knocked down and you're tumbling, just stay tumbling. because you're invulnerable while you're tumbling. And a lot of times monsters have like a 2-hit attack to them. So they'll send you tumbling on the first one, and then if you rush to get back up, they hit you with the next attack and you're carted. Like, congrats, you played yourself. Like, you just stay tumbling. There's no downside to it. Other than it slows you down. World's kind of like a middle ground. Like, range of motion is definitely the lowest with World. But, like, it's fine because, you know, even going back to World, like, you don't feel the lack of movement. Gonna be real, playing this, I do really feel the lack of a wire bug. You know. And I feel like it's just because the combat in this does feel a lot closer to the combat from Rise. But without the movement from Rise. Which is where I definitely feel like I miss the wire bug. Combat in World does not feel like combat in Rise, so you don't really feel the lack of the wire bug. If that makes any sense to anybody. Has it really not reached here yet? I'm literally just gonna be here waiting for it. Like... Oh, there's a couple of them heading here. Come on, big boy. Alma, I don't think you're very hidden there. And yeah, right there is kind of what I'm getting out of. It does, like, charging your bar faster doesn't matter. Like, you're going to get your bar charged with a longsword within one combo. And then wounds, like... It's just kind of... Just kind of invalidates the charging skills for the longsword. I'm sure in the past they might have been more useful, but in Wilds they are just not worth it. Okay, I've already done this one, I'm pretty sure. feel like I've already done this one too, but I may as well do it again just in case. I don't know. I don't want to just sit here and like kind of complain. I just feel like this game could have really been so much better had they not... Had they spent more time just balancing it instead of trying to come up with novel ideas to balance things. Like, it's very much a case of, yeah, Critical Eye is amazing. Getting extra critical hit is amazing. That's what everybody is going to want. Critical, you know, Critical Eye, critical boost. Ow. So, give that to more things. You know that's what people are gonna want. Just give them what they're gonna want. You know. But instead what we got was a lot of armor sets that feel just bad. A lot of weapons that are just not really viable. Because they separated skills. And I mean, let's be real, just the fact that the artisan the artisan weapons of the highest tier all get 3 level 3 slots, that kind of invalidates every other weapon. Because you'll just simply have more better skills having those decoration slots. Like, 3, 2, 1 is something, like, that is, you know, 6 skills, basically. 6 levels of skills on average. Actually, on average, I imagine it's closer to, like, 4, but still. But with this, you've got up to 9. This is just better. And nothing really on most of the weapons is worth caring about. To the point of giving up anything else. You know, giving up the 3 level 3 slots to have at least. You know. Give me that tail. Stop hiding it, Rathian. I don't even need it. I just want it. Earth War. Rathian. Thank you. Give me that tail. I don't really even care about getting it. But, like, another thing they could have simply done was, you know, in the course of, say, adding, like, foray and stuff, just make those be as viable as a full critical hit build. Ta-da, that's how you get build variety. You don't get build variety by segmenting skills, making it obnoxious to get a lot of skills that you want, and then adding a weapon that makes it so you can do a full critical hit build. Like, as the end game weapon. Because you could pretty reliably get, like, pretty high criticals, you know, critical eye / base affinity
Things a trove of new data.
off this artisan, you know, the high rank artisan weapons. As well as critical boost. Like, you could pretty easily get both going on. So it kind of defeats the purpose of trying to make build variety when you then offer the players a way of basically just, you know, making the optimal weapon. I also do want to clarify, just for anyone watching this, like, I'm criticizing it because I like it, not to, you know, just criticize things. I criticize a lot of things that I like because I want them to be better.
How can I serve?
Alright, I'm pretty sure... You know. Ah, okay. I already had that one. This is the problem with it not telling me what quests I've done and what ones I haven't. I don't remember what quests I've done and what ones I haven't. How hard is it to give me a check mark, guys? That sounds like it'll be a specific decoration. I kind of want to just go through the equipment ones. So this one will be next, because I'm just going kind of in order. It is nice to see a few low-rank event quests. Let's wrap. Because I'm pretty sure my meal will probably be getting decently low. No, I still got 32 minutes on it. Never mind. Put things away. I got flash pods, so I should go grab coffee really quick before I head out. So I will be back in a minute or two. So I need coffee. Just occurred to me that it's night, so may as well come over here. So you guys get this to watch. I'll be back. Alright. I'm back. I have criticized enough. So let's go over a few things of like this game is just it's gorgeous. Like it is a good looking game. Like, I'm sure there's some people who would try to disagree on that, but you're just trying to nitpick. That's a way to start this. I mean, like, it's always kind of rich to me seeing people be like, oh, X game looks bad, and they'll like hyper focus in on like the ground texture or something. And it's like, yeah, if you do that with any game, it looks bad. Welcome to basic texturing. It's because the texture is there to give you an idea of what you're looking at. You know? Holy crap, its tail came off fast. What? Oh, this was a regular Rathalos. This wasn't even my target. I just have a thing against Rathalos. But that died really fast. For a tempered monster? That was... Nah, I want slicing. That was like way too fast. That also means I just wasted a flash pod. I didn't realize there was 2 Rathalos going on here.
Here we go.
And like, it's still very much amusing to me how much people hyper fixated on the tree in Sword and Shield. Like Pokemon Sword and Shield. Like, oh man, that one tree, it looks like it's from Ocarina of Time. It's like, yeah, that's because basic texturing has not changed in a very, very, very long time. Wait, where's my flash pods? Usually when you pick up other things, it goes over the thing you already had. Get down! Down! Bad boy! Stay on the ground, where you belong! I just did that again. I did not mean to do that. Hey, I made a wound. Okay. Now I just need to actually connect with the wound. That's the problem. There we go. Ow. Back here, you coward!
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
Oh, hey, monkey. Wonder if you would be as easy to kill as that Rathalos was. That poor Rathalos, that was like, it just fell over. You know what would be actually probably pretty cool? It's a case of, like, hear me out on this one. When you, like, when you get these, okay, I might as well just wait. Like, when you get, like, the guardian monsters. Hello, monkey. Like, when you get them to the point where they come and recharge, they should be able to regrow broken parts. I'll take more free tempered wounds being broken. Where has Monkey gone? Oh, Monkey is just gone. I can't say I blame it. It kind of had a bad time there. It was not here for a long time, but it was sure here for a bad time.
More supplies have been added.
Get down. Give me more tempered wounds. Oh, I've gotten the max reward I can get out of those. Okay. Well, still give me the wounds, because it's healing and damage. Bam. I get the feeling I probably could have basically slayed every tempered monster here
Opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
pretty easily. Given just how quickly that monkey was getting wounded, like... Really wish I could just keep these. It'd be so nice.
Good boy.
Ah, so that's just to get rusted weapon shards. That's a little lame. Because I don't need these. I'm past this stage. But I suppose that lets you get to level 2 artisan weapons pretty quickly. Because that was not difficult. Kind of wish it would have said artisan stuff. I thought that might have been some, like, fancy weapon. Armor spheres, materials for special equipment. Special equipment. So I got these 2 left. So let's just be fighting 2 Lala ballerinas. Some Lala ballerinas. Yeah, I could probably do this without a meal. I think I've done this
Time
one
to finish
already.
that request.
Maybe.
Let's begin then.
God damn it. Really? You just had to take that extra step, didn't you? They might paralyze each other. That would be funny. I have no idea what I'm hitting, what's going on. Things are getting hurt, though. That's all that matters. Ow. Okay, the big one's almost dead. Oh, I thought she had... Oh, she must have mounted the other one. Okay. Such difficult... I know I'm like end game and this is just like a 4-star quest, but it still required, I think, Hunter rank 14 of what it said. That is still decently early in like your high rank adventures, but it's not like the moment you reach high rank. Which I imagine you could probably do this the moment you reach high rank, almost no problem. But, you know.
What's that back? I hope you'll have me along again.
I almost feel like I should use my little book to, like, just keep track of, like, what event quests I've done. Because the game ain't doing that for me, so... Okay, that's how you get Blossom tickets. Or is that a different thing? think it might be a different thing. Wonder what that's for, though. Silver Crown Barina. Well, let's pop over to the blacksmith. Let's see. It'll probably be at the bottom. Okay, Blossom is a different thing. And it's garbage. I mean, poison and paralysis resistance is something, but that's just kind of bad. Oh, it's that armor set. Alright, I mean, it's a cute armor set, but like, just let's keep these skills in mind. So, poison resistance, paralysis resistance, recovery speed, and entomologist. There's something else with an exclamation point? Oh, I hadn't actually fought Guardian Rathalos. That would be... But okay. Keep in mind, you have access to, like, all of the Guardians the moment you enter high rank. Like, you could go straight to this. But let's come down into here, and that's got ambush and weakness exploit on higher base defense. You don't have the paralysis resistance, but there's very few monsters that paralyze you. That's not the most valuable skill. This at least has ambush and 1 level of weakness exploit. So, like, honestly, I'd say that's probably the most valuable piece here. So, you know, you could run the B of probably everything else. Because at least this is still... Whoops. You know, it's an extra 5% affinity and with 3% on wounds. Plus, you can probably fill out more weakness exploit on other things. Let's see. Lalabarina, 3 4A, 3 paralysis resistance, an evade window. Recovery up instead of the other one, which was recovery speed. I believe it is. Yeah, recovery speed. Recovery speed is nice to have, but it's a really easy thing to socket into armor. It's a level 1 decoration. The only thing that the Blossom stuff really has going for it is its decoration slot count. But even then, it's just kind of equivalent to a B set. And you can just, you know, maximize your layout, like, you know, I did with these, and still have everything you could want, and enough decorations to do everything you could want as well on the same base defense. Let's even come down to, like, these. I mean, the Hope set. Full stun resistance. That's better than paralysis resistance. Divine Blessing is kind of nice when it works. And then you get 1 poison, 1 sleep. Basically no decorations. I mean, you get some, but they're all level 1. It's actually a decent number of level 1s. But, you know, you could still do something with the Hope armor. Less defense, but it's literally armor you can make the moment you enter high rank. Like... then, you know, it's, almost all of these at the end are arguably better. I mean, honestly, I would just say go Guardian Arkveld and, you know, that'll pretty much carry you until you get all the tickets you need to make the Sakura Tide stuff, which is kind of better. Like, this is a good number of decoration slots, but, like, by the time you can actually make use of these in a productive way, you've outgrown it. If this had like 66 defense, maybe some more useful skills, maybe some 4A, you know. I know this already has 4A, but hey, give it here too. Nothing wrong with that. You know.
My hammer is yours anytime.
Yes.
Okay. At least that is a full armor set, though. I will give that. And that wasn't a hard quest. I just don't think that's worth it. Especially where, like, literally getting those tickets, you're gonna be able to make Lala Barina armor, which is better. Like, the only reason for that is to be layered armor. That is the only reason for that armor. Okay, Tempered Juwu. This I could probably actually use another meal for. Because I'm probably pretty low. Yeah, I have 15 minutes left, but... Defender High, Gatherer Meal, Riser Meal. I got the 2 vouchers. They are speed. They have bobbleheads. Bunny Dongo! I mean, it's not Bunny Dongo, but... And Oracle ate all of it. But... Nice to see they are reusing those models. I'm trying right now to, like, think through, like, the purpose behind a lot of these armors. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Ow. You know, I should, heal.
Come on, you're better than this.
I was trying to find my Rocksteady mantle. There we go. Hey, Oracle, you want to heal me? Maybe? I should really just stop and heal. But I'm still kind of hoping Oracle will do her job. Oracle, it doesn't have eyes. Oh, now you're healing. Thanks, Oracle. I'm trying to get a wound would also be productive. Ow. Yeah, see, if I had rushed to get up there, I would have died. The fact you're invulnerable while laying down is kinda busted. Where did... Okay, I was supposed to say, where did the music go? Little faster, Oracle. Squid. Broke its mouth. It's not getting wounded, though, which is a little annoying. Like, I would love for this thing to be wounded, so that, you know, my armor can be of use. Go. Now the wounds are starting. Hey, be paralyzed. Ah, it's poisoned. Okay.
Nice. Just a little more.
I always expect those to fly further than they do. Put the sword away. There we go. Rosso, where are you going? Where am I going? This way, apparently. Okay. Whatevs. I will say, the more I've played this, the more I'm just in the camp of, man, they really should have just made a new MMO. Because that honestly feels like what they wanted to make with Wilds was an MMO experience. They really should have just made a new MMO. Like, fans have been asking for that for a very long time. And, like, it's one of those things of, I can almost guarantee the old MMO, which I can't remember the exact Monster Hunter name it is, but the old MMO, I can pretty much guarantee the only reason it did not do well was marketing. Like, and it not being globally released. But this was very much back still during a time where, like, it was hard to convince a Japanese company that Westerners would want hard games. I mean, from what I've seen, there's a new Monster Hunter mobile game coming that seems like it's going to be MMO adjacent. Which, you know. Thank you for following, Collins5164.
Another
Rare
quest
research
down.
opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
I mean, you can link anyone to the stream. Ah, you're one of those people. Yeah, no. I don't do that stuff. Nah, I don't add random people. I don't know you, so I'm not gonna be adding you on my Discord. That's catalog. What schedule? I stream what I want, whenever I want. This is what I do. Okay. Does that give a higher level variant of the bloom stuff? No. Ugh. Nah, I don't think I will. I'm not going to. Like I said, I do not add random people to my Discord. That is not going to happen.
How can I serve?
Now I've got full free meal going on here. Okay, I can get coalescence here. What did that do again? I remember that being good. Right. Yeah, that is rather good.
You can leave this to me.
I probably can't do much here. No.
My hammer is yours anytime.
Okay, let's... Wait, I can just get to Suja by going through here. I'm not overly sure what this new... what very much appears to be Twitch scam is, but I'm not going to be adding random people to my Discord. It's a big no. Anyone with half a brain cell would not add random people to their Discord.
Give it a try.
2 tickets.
Are you looking for something?
Here's where these are used. Well, I can make 15 of these. Let's make 15.
Give it a try.
Yeah, I can actually make more, because I've got these too. I can make 8 more. Let's make 8 more.
I hope it suits your taste.
It's easier to look through them at the blacksmith, so... This I still... Maybe if this actually, like, ever expanded, might be more worth it, but...
Give it a try.
These give more points now. Those just only give 300. Let's see... Yeah, getting enough stuff in other things to, like, make many things would be probably just too much effort. So, I'll just go with the 6.
I hope it suits your taste.
What do I get? Dragon Focus. Gun Lance.
Give it a try. Well, what can I... Yep.
Alright. I want to see...
Ancient mysteries.
Okay, I could do Blast. It's not really what I want, though. I really want a dragon switch axe.
Who doesn't love
Um,
ancient technology? All right, let's see what we can come up with.
Let's do... that. That. That.
Look good.
I'll equip that as my secondary for now.
Now that's a good choice.
And let's get swapped over to it. Now let's come socket some decorations into this sucker. Okay. So, that. Because I'm pretty sure focus is, yeah, not something I really want. Wyvern's Fire is what these do, isn't it? I don't remember the attack names. Oh no. Um... Hmm. I'm pretty sure Wyvern's Fire is this thing's gimmick.
There's a special event going on at the Grand Hub. Should we check it out?
We've already been there, Alma. We've been there. You know, knowing how to layered armor, I want to...
Anything catch your eye?
Is there any armor I can make that, like... I like the look of... that I would actively want to be wearing over this? And the Hirabami stuff is not bad looking. I think what I will do, I'm gonna make... I don't think I can make all of it. I was gonna say I'm gonna make all of it. Nah, I definitely can't. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Webbing wise, it's 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2 hide. 5 hide. Maybe I can. 2 scale, 4 scale, 6 scale. Okay, maybe I can just make it. I didn't think I could.
I'm ready to work. Alright, perfection.
Oh, that's the B stuff. Whoops. I don't know if it matters what I make.
Alright, perfection.
Gonna make random bits.
Perfection. Perfection. I'm ready to work. Perfection.
I can make the A head anyway.
Perfection.
Do that. Then I'm gonna make these.
Alright, perfection. Come back anytime.
This. That's that. There we go. There's something. I mean, I could also go with this. Or even just this. I think I actually prefer the Barina stuff. The Hirabami armor is definitely, like, the female variant is better looking. But that's just kind of the case for, like, all of it. Robot Man. I could go Guild Knight. Doesn't really fit my aesthetic I've got going lately, but, you know. I'm not usually a big fan of like the extra swords and stuff you never actually use. Though I think the Lalabarina has that too. Yeah, it's just there's only the one there. That's less annoying than having multiple you never use. So. There we go. Doesn't appear like layered weapons are a thing. But. Yeah, layered weapons are not a thing, but. I think there's an achievement for customizing your sacred, and I've just never done it. So let's just... Yeah. Fully transparent. Pattern thickness of 10. We're gonna name him... We're gonna name him... Sacrect. Bam. And he's gonna... We're gonna blind him. And we're gonna... That. And we're just gonna be that. That one. And that one. Eye color, give me that one. Pattern color, can be that one. Can't see it anyway, but there we go. And there we go. We're gonna save the changes. Bam. We have customized the sacred. We got awards. Let's head back over here into the Grand Hub. The grandest of hubs. Okay. It's one thing I haven't checked yet. That is probably a thing. Alright, so we got the Blossom stuff. New paralysis weapon, but it's blunt. That defensively is garbage. Hadn't actually looked at this. Severing, Dragon Element. Higher defense. It's 10 extra defense apiece, so... And I'm probably not gonna make the Zoshia stuff myself. Get a little angel going on. Yeah, why not?
Watch this.
Oh, I should have actually watched the cutscene.
All right.
A sage choice.
Watch this.
Lend me a hand.
Yes, sir.
Here.
Got it.
It's just making her do all the work.
Elbows. Elbows.
Right.
Good.
All right.
Neat cutscene.
A sage choice.
Watch this.
Lend me.
All right.
Another satisfied customer.
You know, the name Oracle now fits even better, so it works out.
Yeah.
But now, what do I do? Because I don't really need ingredients. I could use armor spheres, so let's go after the tempered chat. I'm actually going to, because I get the feeling the person's gone anyway, and I'm not going to feel overly bad about this. Just gonna do that. I mean, is what to be expected about playing popular games. This is going to be a lot of people showing up, a lot of scammers showing up. Especially to, like, smaller streamers, because they're like, ooh, easy targets. And, to be fair, they're probably not wrong in a lot of cases. Because, like, I could see a smaller streamer falling victim to someone being like, hey, I'll help you out with your streaming stuff, you know? Especially where a lot of them are probably, like, younger people as well. More naive about the internet. Ow. Ow, I should have just blocked. I'm so used to the longsword's wound break. Ow. Keep trying to hit its head. I'm failing miserably. There we go. Okay. Heavy piercing pod. I'm rather liking the gun lance in this. I feel it's just I understand how to use it better than I did in the past, so I'm doing better with it than I did in the past in other games. we go.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go.
It's a rare armor sphere opportunity is what it is. Okay, advanced ones. That's the biggest I'm gonna get from that. That's not really worth it. Oh no. I mean, it doesn't take long, but I need so many armor spheres to upgrade my armor more. Like, and advanced ones, like... I need 25 for one level, and it immediately doubles in price. I would need 25 to get to level 4 on everything. Then suddenly I'm gonna need 50 for more. Yeah, that ain't happening, Chief. I need to be getting these ones.
Safe wanderings.
You know what? I was gonna do arena quests last time I did anything. None in there. None in there. Just got these. Alright. Start with this one. I'll go longsword, because why wouldn't I? If you're gonna give me the option of using the easy mode sword, I'm gonna use it. Okay, is there any, like, supplies? Or do I just... Okay, I just have everything. Come on. Get down. Down, boy, down. Such little damage compared to what I'm used to. I would break the wounds to get the extra damage up front, but like recharging the sword against the wall takes so long without a wound to break, so plus I can still get extra damage from just smacking the wounds, so Okay, is that gonna knock it down? Yes. At least it stunned it. I do actually kind of hope, after seeing like a news post around this, that Capcom is really taking like people using cheat mods in this seriously. Because like, they recently did like a post that was like, so hey, you know, we've seen obviously fraudulent times in things. We are going to be taking action against those accounts. And it's like, yes, thank you. Actively moderate. That's great. Punish people for cheating. B. I'm trying to think how you would get an A. That's the case. It's fine. I'm not interested in getting the fastest possible time. I just want to get these done just to say I've done them. I'm never going to be using any of the armor from here, so. Alright, this one I'll definitely be using the switch axe. Is that seriously 2 gun lances? I just noticed that. That is 2 gun lances. Sleep and paralysis. They really want you putting it to sleep. Well, that just seems like the best setup for speed then. Especially where that's... Yeah, I'll try with the gun lance, thanks. Specifically this one. Because that's blue sharpness. Mega barrel bombs to use. Like... This just seems best. Oh, I thought I was going to do a different attack there. Thought I was going to do that. Rathian, please. Rathian, please. This is what I hate about these quests. I want my Palico here to deal with this poison for me. I'm dead. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna... Wrong thing. I need... this one. Yeah. I may as well just go Switch Axe. I know Switch Axe. The annoyance of arena quests begins. Just let me eat a meal and use my own equipment. Just limit the player to a set level of equipment. Let them make their own sets. Because even this is not a good Switch Axe, nor really good equipment to go with it. I would love to have flash bombs. That'd be pretty cool. It's not the way I was trying to dodge, but okay. I'm dead. Or not. This is not enough health. I keep forgetting mantles. What do I even have? Mending mantle? Oh, that's like a healing mantle. Okay. May as well wear it. Ow. I mean, I'll grant, at least I'm immune to poison, so I don't need to worry about that. This mantle's about to wear off. Come on, I hit the wound. Yep, there goes the mantle. Ooh, I can ration above the stamina. Okay. Wait. Now I get health. Didn't overly mean to do that, but whatever. So much time waste from the Rathian. Hey, at least I'm not basically healing my entire health with a standard potion now. It didn't even occur to me that I could use the max potion to get my full health. So I should take this off. And, like, I do get it. The reason you basically don't get to use your own equipment for this stuff is because that would probably make these a little too easy. But, like, I wouldn't mind if, like, the equipment sets they gave you were competent. Or all equal. Because oftentimes they aren't. Like, just from a brief skimming through of these, the setup with the two switching weapons, this is probably the worst for this. Like, if you're competent with the gun lance, that's probably the best set. Just because of the mega barrel bombs. Put the thing to sleep and mega barrel bomb the crap out of it. That is a huge amount of damage that, like, Switch Axe does not have access to. Even the Sword and Shield one doesn't have access to it. Because it just has regular barrel bombs. Come on, Rathian. Ow. There we go. Probably another B, maybe even a C. Because that did take a while. Yeah, another B. Now, check the smithy. So first, I'm going to check here. Did that unlock any other arena quests? Nope. Okay. So that's my lot then.
Do you have any requests?
Let's see. We got the clerk. Guild Cross. I mean, that's the I don't want to be bothered by things other than stun armor, but not particularly great. Support armor. Eh. All of this stuff's just not great. And, yeah, I mean, health from interactables. Your Palico will deal 25% more damage. Well, at least gain 25% more attack. And 25% more defense. That's totally worth you giving up every bonus to yourself, right? I mean, you have some things for yourself, but it's not. Doesn't help that the stuff also just looks dumb. Guild Cross looks nice, but again, is not very good. Like, not gonna lie, those feel like low rank armors. especially given I think you need to be hunter rank 14 to even get in here, you'll have better. So the only purpose of those is to be a layered armor. Like,
Safe wanderings.
that's lame. I think I've done basically everything that I have yet to do. I mean, I could still, like, mess around with other weapons. I could indeed do that. But, like, the point I'm at now, I have nothing left to do, really, until more updates happen. Because I have no incentive to hunt anything else. Nothing else is better than what I'm wearing. But I did complete some bounties. There's all of them. Complete both. Yeah, I did it. Wonder if these reset. Oh no, that just has 10 days left on it. Alright. I mean, if I can derp through a bee, anybody can. So, not quite a 3-hour stream, but like, I'm kind of just out of things to do with this, so... Like, I could keep messing around and try to get a Dragon Switch Axe artisan, but it's really about it. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it here. It's close enough to 3 hours. That's a pretty decent length for a stream anyway, so... That's going to be it for this one. I do a daily Animal Crossing series. If you like my general style of content, you can find that on my YouTube channel. It's uploaded at 6 p.m. Atlantic every day. I have an extra video series, which is currently Tulip, quirky little game about kissing everybody. It's fun. It's a great time. That gets uploaded every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon Atlantic time. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at noon Atlantic time for usually 3 to 5 hours. So if you like my streams, maybe I'll see you back here on Tuesday for another stream. Don't know what it'll be yet. I usually don't know until day of. This was a rarity that I had kind of had this idea before now. With all that said, thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here in the next thing I see you in. So, see you then.